I'm Eddie Gomez, and here's what's happening this morning. San Joaquin County Sheriff's deputies have arrested a suspect in connection to a murder of a Stockton teenager. This past Thursday, we sat down with the victim's parents. Joel Vargas was just 19 years old. He was shot at a party not far from his home. He later died at the hospital. And now deputies say they've arrested a 17-year-old in connection to his death. The investigation continues. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers. And listen to this. Last night, Highway 89 was closed near Emerald Bay for hours. Deputies were looking into what they thought might have been a bomb in South Lake Tahoe. Police say they were chasing two people who claimed to have a bomb. The whole thing ended up on the highway after the two suspects were taken down. Police ultimately figured out they did not have explosives, but of course, it was better to be safe than sorry. And Southwest Airlines plans to resume expanding service to Hawaii. Those plans have been delayed because of a lack of available airplanes. That's because of the FAA's order back in March to ground the Boeing 737 MAX planes after those deadly crashes in Ethiopia and Indonesia. Southwest plans to offer flights to Hawaii from Sacramento and San Diego. Now for a check of the weather, here's Carly Gomez.
Well, a hot weekend ahead as we have been feeling these hot temperatures in the mid-90s. Now we're talking triple digits. The heat is on Saturday and Sunday. We also have a heat advisory in place and temperatures will begin to drop about 10 degrees moving into next week. So here's what's happening. High pressure lingering for much of the west coast and it's really strengthened. And that's what's happening for the weekend. As it strengthens, we're not seeing a lot of airflow moving in and out. What we are seeing is a lot of stagnant air and hot temperatures. So that's going to stick around until this thing starts to weaken. As soon as that high pressure begins to weaken, we'll start to see temperatures ease off just a bit. Now this heat advisory in place, and that's bringing temperatures to about 100 to 109 degrees, really just depending on where you are. Surrounding areas of Sacramento seeing about 105 Saturday. Meanwhile, Sacramento about 103 degrees. Now heat illness, a very big possibility. Starting off with heat exhaustion, of course, know those signs: dizzy, faintness, even clamminess, areas of sweating profusely, and of course, it's all in the head. So if you're really feeling sick, you need to get somewhere cooler quickly before heat stroke sets in place. And of course, once that happens, call an ambulance. All right, 103 Saturday and Sunday for Sacramento. Now we will see other areas again, about 105 degrees, even as high as 107, 93 Monday down to the low 90s Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we're kind of evening out by those mid 90s around this time next weekend.